Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.
Do you have a second?
Sure. What do you want?
I want to tell you I've put in my notice.
Really? Why?
I've been thinking about this for several months, well before the Spring Festival holidays.
And the holidays provided you a chance to think over all this and make a decision?
Yeah. After receiving my yearly bonus, I want to search out better opportunities in the spring job market. I've been working in the company for nearly a year and a half and I still haven't received a pay rise. It's unfair.
Absolutely. With your expertise and experience, you're clearly working below your pay grade.
That's exactly why I decided to quit the job and find a new one. Are you satisfied with the dishes?
Great. The lamb stew tastes incredible.
I like it, too. I like the fish especially. It's so fresh, and the flavory is kind of like for a freshwater fish.
Yes, the food here deserves its reputation. Chinese food is one of my favorites.
If you like, I'll take you to a new restaurant next time. I just heard about it from my friend, and he was just raving about it. It's such a great Sichuan cuisine. Would you like to try that?
Sure, I'd love to. I heard Sichuan cuisine is very hot. I think I definitely love it.
Great. I love hot food too.
Well, let's finish this great dinner first.
You said it.
Doris, I'm glad you're home. I'm terrified. I don't know what to do.
What is it? What happened?
I think someone is stalking me.
No, it can't be. Really? Who?
I don't know. I saw him the first time Tuesday. He was at the cafe. I noticed he was looking at me a lot. Not just the usual looking, but staring. He just kept staring at me. He didn't stop.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. Finally, he left. But then I saw him again today. Outside the shoe store. Near the cafe. I went into a CD store and pretended I was looking at CDs. But then he came in too.
Did he leave when you left?
Yes. Then I noticed he was on the sidewalk behind me. He was following me.
What did you do?
He followed me all the way home.
That's about 5 blocks. And around corners too. So he was definitely following you.
Yes, he was. I'm not imagining it. Finally, just when I got home, I turned around and looked at him. He was just standing there. He didn't smile. He just stood there. It was so obvious. What should I do? I'm so scared. Can I call the police?
Actually, I don't think you can call the police. Not yet at least. He hasn't done anything, and probably the police will just ignore it. But if anything happens again, then maybe you should call.
Why can't I call the police now? He was definitely following me.
Of course you can call the police if you want. That's not what I mean. I'm just saying that they probably won't do anything.
I suppose. What can they do? I don't even know who he is.
Listen, Carol, don't let this bother you too much. Probably it's nothing. Just keep your eyes open when you go out. If you see him a third time, and if he follows you again, then I think we should go to the police. But for now, just try not to worry.
All right, and I won't go to that cafe for a while.
What do you think of the plan for the new airport near here?
Perhaps they should give it a second thought. The residents are getting up in arms about it.
I think they will.
Nicole, your fettuccine is very unique.
But not as good as your mother's, right?
Actually, it's better.
What? Are you kidding?
No, it was the only dish she wasn't good at. So we could use you as the new head chef.
Oh, Uncle Giovanni. That's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Get back to work. There's someone waiting for you in the kitchen.
My brother started investing money when he was 16 years old.
The early bird catches the worm.
You must be annoyed about your boyfriend's leaving you, huh?
Don't ever mention him. I'm getting over it.
It's a sad thing. I'm ever so sorry.
Are you done?
I'm tired of you always wearing my clothing.
Aren't you the pot calling the kettle black? You're wearing my pants right now.
So Kim, have you ever had anything stolen?
Stolen? No. Why?
My uncle just had his motorcycle stolen a few nights ago. I was just thinking about how clever criminals are these days.
Criminals are clever? They're only successful when people are careless.
I don't know. The ones who stole my uncle's motorcycle were pretty good.
If your uncle had an alarm system, then it wouldn't have happened.
He did. It was one of the best ones available. But that didn't stop them from disabling 11 and on a crowded street too.
Didn't anyone stop them?
You would think that people would be smart enough to stop something like that. No one knew his motorcycle was being stolen. The thieves came in a truck and convinced everybody that my uncle was parked illegally and they were there to tow it away.
Wow, they were good. I guess criminals aren't that dumb after all.
That's not the end. They were so good that they convinced a bystander to help them lift the motorcycle and put it in the truck. Your daughter will be back soon. I'm going to start making dinner. You can just watch some TV in TV room if you like. We just bought a new TV with a LCD screen. The remote control is on the coffee top.
Would you mind if I helped out in the kitchen instead? I do enjoy cooking.
This is supposed to be your vacation. We'd like you to just relax.
Cooking makes me feel relaxed. So, what are we cooking?
Okay. Well, we're going to make a pan of lasagna, a salad, and some garlic bread. Here's the recipe. Do you want to get the ingredients we need out of the cupboard?
Sure. We should probably preheat the oven right away, too.
That's a good idea. Can you set the oven to 200 degrees Celsius?
That's a bit high for lasagna. I'll just set it at 180 degree and we can take it from there.
Fine. I'll just get out the casserole dish, the saucepan, the salad bowl, and the baking sheet.
You know, I could do this myself. Why don't you go get the screwdriver and the pliers and go fix the vacuum cleaner so it works better?
I don't think it's broken.
Well, if it's not broken, then you need to learn how to vacuum better, because it doesn't look like you've vacuumed for ages.
Fine. I'll go vacuum. Let me know if you need any other help. Car Trouble Center. How may I help you?
My car won't start. Stupid old car.
Hold on. Before you kick your car, let's go through some possible problems.
Fine.
Okay, first of all, can you turn the key in the ignition?
Yeah, I am here with my friend and he thinks it may be the spark plug or the starter motor.
Those are possible problems, but tell me, when you turn the key, do you hear the starter motor crank?
Yeah, it sounds like it usually does when I start the car, but nothing else happens. The engine won't start. Should I maybe press the accelerator?
No. If you step on the accelerator pedal, you can flood the carburetor and your car will never start.
So what do you think it is?
I know this may seem like a silly question, but does your car have gasoline?
Yeah, right. I got the car started. Thanks for your help. I told you to fill the tank.
Wow, it's packed.
The train station is indeed crowded. I think it's hard for us to get on the train.
Your knowledge of English is really surprising.
Oh, it's nothing to speak of.
No, seriously, I'm impressed.
Thank you. I appreciate the compliment.
You know that this afternoon's meeting is cancelled, right?
Why am I always the last to know these things?
I sent out a notice. You've stopped checking your email?
No, but Bean did send me like 100 forwards today. My mailbox must have been overflowing.
How obnoxious. I heard he was sending you dirty jokes.
He not only sent me nasty email, but he's so bored. He even asked me to search the net for even more forwards for him.
Could you do me a favor?
What is it?
Could you possibly give me a lift home?
All right.
Are you sure? I don't want to inconvenience you.
No problem. I'd be happy to.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. On balance, dress designing appeals to me most.
Yes, it's to my liking, too.
Say, how would you like to be a dress designer?
It's my dream.
Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.